Now focus, guys. Review. Today we're going to talk about conspiracy theories, right? Look at the cat. Look a little bit different, right? Yeah. So they look very shifty because we are talking about conspiracy, right? And we are talking about the case of Astro on X Factor US, Vanessa Olivari on American Idol, and Melissa Rycroft on The Bachelor, right? Okay, create opportunity for someone. What are you going to say? Open the door for choose something, right? Make good use something when one still have a chance. You take advantage of something. Signal that you are going to say something surprising or hard to believe, right? Okay, believe it or not, right? Slightly less than almost, right? Okay, shy up or shorter. Okay. Shown more slowly than the real speed, right? Okay, in slow motion. Okay. Slow down and stop. Okay, come on, grind to a halt. Work, perform, or run at maximum capacity. Right, at full power, full capacity, or full thrust. Perform one's best, or at or in one top form. Bring one's A game. Okay, right. Okay. So, what does it mean when you talk about the conspiracy theory? Right? We are talking about something going on behind the scenes in reality shows. Okay, right? Something that producers actually made up, right? Okay, to create more attention to the show, but maybe at the expense of participants or contestants, right? We're going to start with the X Factor US Season 1 first, right? Everyone, right? 1 week, two front-runner Astro, 15-year-old black kids, and Stacey Francis ended up in the bottom two, which is supposedly based on public voting, right? It's the first time ever two frontrunners in the bottom two, so it shocked everyone, okay, right? The show got a lot of attention for this one. And then, according to the show rule, right, the contestant must sing for survival, and the judges are going to decide who stay and who's going to go home. And the crowd on the scene apparently gave more support to Astro because a lot of people believe he had a great potential to win the whole thing. Okay, but when his turn to perform, he said, "I really don't want to perform. I feel like it's unnecessary. I will leave it up to my mentor. Do you think I should perform?" And his mentor said, "Yes, of course. You have come so far. You should perform." And then he gave a very meh performance. Right? He doesn't really care about his performance at all. And of course, they just criticized Astro's attitude, right? And even Simon say that you are very disrespecting to everyone in the audience and even your mom watching the show from home. And Astro then delivered his infamous line, "I feel like you are going to put me in the bottom two. I don't want to perform with people who don't want me here." Okay, right? Okay. Now the crowd now is fully committed to supporting Stacey. Nobody's shouting Astro's name anymore. Okay, right? So let's watch the clip and see what's going on.
Let's find out which act America has put straight through to next week's show.
Right, they have 3 acts left. One's gonna move straight to the next show. The other 2 had to sing for survival.
Once again,
that's Astro, right?
In no particular order, the last act going straight through is Rachel Crow. Well done, Simon. All 3 of your girls are through yet again. Astro, Stacey Francis. Come on in, guys. Stacey, how are you feeling? I can speak. No?
She can't even speak.
Nicole, if you had to give us some advice now, what would you say?
Nicole is Stacey Francis' mentor, right?
My heart goes out to Stacey right.
What does she say?
My heart goes out to Stacey right now.
Right. My heart's what?
You know, my heart goes out to Stacy right now.
Alright, my heart goes out to Stacy right now. Okay, right. What does it mean when you say that my heart goes out to someone? Our heart goes out to somebody, right? So when you say our heart goes out to somebody, you're gonna show condolence, right, or sympathy to someone. Đấy, ra chúng ta thể hiện cái sự chia buồn hoặc là gì đấy, cảm thông đối với người nào đó, ta sẽ nói như thế, đúng không? My heart goes out to, our heart goes out to. Đấy. Thế khi mà chúng ta nghe về một cái vụ thảm họa gì đấy mà chúng ta thể hiện chia buồn với các nạn nhân, sẽ nói là our heart goes out to the family, the victim's family, something like that.
You know, my heart goes out to Stacy right now. I know
You can use that in writing as well. It's not just speaking. Okay.
how much this truly means to her and how long she's been waiting
I know how much this means to her and how long she's been waiting.
and working for this moment. But I'm proud of her, and I'm happy to be up here with her.
Astro, how are you feeling?
This one's a rapper, right? So he use kind of hip hop language like that.
Don't be sad, yo. Hip hop made it this far on a show like this. We straight. This will be a
LA?
You know,
LA's Astro's mentor.
but I'm happy for all of the contestants that have made it through, and I feel very strongly about this young man's
Right? I feel very strong about this young man.
future.
So, the pressure's on for Astro and Stacey Francis. They must now sing for survival.
They must now sing for survival.
For both acts, it's the biggest performance of their lives, and one of them will be heading home. Astro!
I really don't want to perform. I feel like it's unnecessary, but I'm gonna leave.
Right? I don't really feel like to perform. I feel like it's unnecessary.
Give it up to you're my mentor. Do you think I should perform?
Right? So you're my mentor. You think you should perform?
Come a long, long way.
You what? You have come a long, long way.
You've come a long way.
So you should.
Y'all think I should perform? I never can say goodbye.
Right? You can tell he doesn't really care. He just do it. You know?
Looking in front of Simon, people thought it was me. And then I gave him a pound and people saw it was peace. Everybody said Paul looked crazy. But the whole time I've been here, all I saw was a lady. Nicole is cool, the swag past the ceiling. She genuinely know how us contestants feeling. Real as L.A. Reid, you never find another, but he ain't a judge for me. He like a old sucker arm. Tell me why, tell me why. I never can say goodbye. Yeah. I never can say goodbye. Yeah. I never can say goodbye. Nah. Yeah. I never can say goodbye.
I'm out. That's
Thank you very much, Astro. I'm very happy you performed, sir.
I'm very happy you performed. Sir.
Before the break, your votes left Stacey Francis and Astro to sing for survival.
Alright, so now the judges are gonna make a decision. So what do you think? Do you think they're gonna keep Astro after what he just did? No. Okay, right.
The judges must now pick one act to send home.
They must now pick one act to send home.
This is it. L.A. Reid, what is the name of the act you're sending home?
Well, listen. First of all, this is all about attitude. You know, you guys have come a long way. Both of you have come
He likes that structure, right? You've come a long way.
a long way. And I've spoken to both of you separately just about attitude, right?
Of course, you talk about the attitude, right?
I thought that tonight, Stacy, you did a really good job.
Right. So Stacy, you did a really good job. And how Astros perform, you already know.
Astro, I thought you came out and you act a little bit like a quitter.
Right. So Astro, I think you came out and what?
And you act a little bit like a quitter.
Right. You act a little bit like a quitter, right? Okay. You know what does it mean, a quitter? Somebody who's ready to quit, right? Or to give up, a quitter. Right? So to him, right, his mentees looks like a quitter. Okay. And you can also use the negative form, this one. I'm not a quitter, right? When you say that, I'm not a quitter, what does it mean? That means I'm not the one who takes the easy way out, right? I'm not a quitter. Right? Chúng ta rất hay dùng cái này với những ngược lại. Tôi không phải là cái người làm sao sẵn sàng dễ bỏ cuộc, đúng không? Này, nghe. Ví dụ chúng ta đã 5 lần xin học bổng này đều bị trượt. Cái lần thứ 6 quay trở lại, người ta hỏi tại sao vẫn còn xin. I'm not a quitter. Okay, I'm gonna keep at that. Okay.
And you act a little bit like a quitter, and it upset me.
And it upsets me.
Because you're too talented and you come too far.
You're too talented and you come too far.
Than to come out and give a lackluster performance after all the.
Right. To come out and give what?
Than to come out and give a lackluster performance.
What's that?
Far than to come out and give a lackluster performance.
A lackluster performance. Lackluster means the same as meh, right? Just a big word for that. Lackluster performance. Luster nghĩa đen của nó là cái sự bóng bẩy, lackluster hào nhoáng, tức là không có độ bóng, hàm ý là rất là mờ nhạt. Lackluster means same as meh in this case, right?
Far than to come out and give a lackluster performance after all the great performances.
Right, so after all the great performance you gave before, right now you just give a very kind of meh or lackluster performance.
You're given. Is that fair?
Is that fair?
Need a name out of it, please.
I need a name. So who do you think? Even though he's Astro's mentor, will he keep that boy?
I respect both of you a lot. I really respect both of you. But I have to stick with my guys.
Right. But I have to stay with my guy.
So Stacey Francis, I'm gonna have to send you home.
Right, so Stacey Francis gonna go home for him.
That's one against Stacey Francis. Nicole, what is the name of the act you are sending home?
Nicole is Francis, right? Mentor, so you know what kind of decisions she's gonna make as well, right?
So I'm just gonna have to go and stand by my girl because I believe
Stand by my girl, right? And
in her. And the
I believe in her.
actor I'm sending home is Astro.
That's one against Astro, one against Stacey Francis. Paula, what's
So each of them got one vote, right?
the name of the act you're sending home?
Who do you think Paula Abdul is gonna send home? Right?
I have tremendous respect for the two of you.
I have what?
Tremendous respect for the two. I have tremendous respect.
Right, tremendous. Remember this one? Tremendous means a lot, right? Big, yeah, great. Yeah. And we're gonna try the first one. Tremendous. Yeah. So,
Sending home.
I have tremendous respect for the two of you. You both are in the same boat as far as tonight for me.
right. Both are in what?
Are in the same boat as far as.
Right. In the same boat, right? Okay. What does it mean when we talk about two people in the same boat? right? The same negative situation, right? Usually it's the same boat for negative situation, right? Ta là gọi là đồng cảnh nhưng mà đồng cảnh ngộ thì đúng hơn. Right? Right. You know, in a way, it's like welcome to my world, right? But welcome to my world could be something good, could be something bad. This one's always the bad thing, right? Nếu mà cả hai người cùng được học bổng thì không ai nói là gì đấy in the same boat cả. Nhưng cả hai người cùng sắp bị loạn, that's in the same boat. Okay. Right, so people in a similar negative situation, you're gonna say in the same boat.
Both are in the same boat as far as tonight for me.
As far as tonight for me.
You have to always walk with gratitude. It's not how you start, but it's how you finish.
Right, so always have to walk with attitude, not how you start, but how you finish.
And both of you always need to walk with that gratitude. Be grateful you're on this stage. You're both talented, but I'm going to be sending home Stacey Francis.
Right, so she's gonna send home Stacey Francis, even though she performed better and she have a better attitude. Right? Why? Maybe because she thinks that Astro have a better chance of winning. Right? But what about his attitude? You guys need to think about that. Is it fair?
That's 2 against Stacey Francis, 1 against Astro. Simon Cowell, you have the deciding vote.
Right. So now Simon's gonna have the deciding vote, right? If he sends Stacey Francis home, she's gonna go home for sure. If he sends Astro home, then he's gonna be deadlocked. That means we're gonna base on the audience vote. Okay. So who do you think he's gonna send home for this one? Right.
If you send home Stacey Francis, she goes home. If you send home Astro, we go to deadlocks.
Alright, again, Astro is considered to have better chance of winning. Okay. But
Simon, the name of the act you're sending home, please.
Can I just ask you a question, Astro?
alright, so you wanna ask Astro a question.
I don't like your attitude right now.
I don't like your attitude right now.
So just do me a favor, stop folding your arms.
Stop what?
So just do me a now. So just do me a favor,
Just do me a favor.
stop folding your arms.
Stop. Right, folding your arm. Right. What does it mean when you fold your arm? Right. When you fold your arm, that means you cross-link, right? Your arms like that, right? In front of your chest. That's fold your arm. Không được đứng khoanh tay thế, nhìn nó có vẻ hơi thách thức nữa.
So just do me a favor, stop folding your arms, look at me and think about your mum watching this show.
Right, so look at me and thinking about your mom watching the show, right?
Because you are showing disrespect to your mum.
Right, you're showing what?
Because you are showing disrespect to your mum.
Right. Disrespect, you know this one, right? Right, okay. And we're gonna try the second one. Disrespect. Okay. Disrespect to your mom.
Because you are showing disrespect to your mum. You're showing disrespect to the audience.
Right. Showing disrespect to the audience.
And I don't like people with this
Not
attitude.
really.
Not really.
Yes, you are, Astro.
Really, sir, no disrespect to you or this show, but I just feel like if you're gonna put me in the bottom 2, I don't want to perform for people who don't want me here. You know?
You put me in bottom 2, I don't want to perform, people who don't want me here. Okay. Right. So again, that attitude even worse. Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And he's crying.
Astro, part of doing this is being a grown-up.
Right, so part doing this is part growing up.
Okay, and you know what the rules are.
You know what the rules are, right?
Stacey, you know I've always been a huge fan of yours. The last 2 weeks haven't gone well.
Right, the last 2 weeks haven't gone well.
Astro, if you're in this position again, are you going to take the same attitude where you're not going to...
Right, what's that?
Things haven't gone well. Astro, if you're in this position again...
If you are in a position again,
Are you going to take the same attitude?
right, you're gonna take the same attitude,
Where you're not going to come out and sing?
and you're not gonna come out and sing, right?
Look me in the eyes.
Look me in the eyes. What does it mean when I say that? Look somebody in the eye. When they say that you look somebody in the eyes, that means you look straight into somebody's eyes without nothing to hide. Là chúng ta nhìn thẳng, không có gì phải giấu giếm cả. Look somebody in the eye. Thế là cái tip là khi mà chúng ta nói dối điều gì đó, chúng ta nên nhìn thẳng, đúng không? Để nhìn sách đi cái là chết rồi, đúng không? Look somebody in the eye. Right. So we should look somebody in the eye and lie to their face. Okay. Right.
Look me in the eyes.
I mean, I apologize, but
I apologize, but
just honestly.
Okay.
Right. So now everybody's shouting Stacy, Stacy. Right. So what kind of decision do you think Simon's gonna make?
You, Simon.
Okay, based on who I believe has got the best chance of winning.
Right. But based on who I believe has the best chance of winning. So you know what decisions you're gonna make anyway. Again, is that fair?
And I really don't want to do this.
So what's the point of singing for survival anyway? Right? Even without singing the survival, the judges already make a decision who's gonna stay. Right? So that's just for show, right?
I'm going to send home Stacy.
Congratulations, Astro. We'll see you next week.
Right? So again, they're gonna keep Astro because the boy is more talented. But is that fair? Do you think that they should send the kid home just to teach him a lesson about how to behave? Yeah. Right? So the judge opted to send Stacy packing instead of Astro. Astro seemed to catch a lot of flack for his rash comment from the viewer, many of whom swear they will never vote for him again. You know what does it mean, catch flack? That means you caught a lot of criticism from other people, right? In Vietnam, Vietnamese, you're gonna say ném đá, right? The flag trong tiếng Anh tức là vỏ đạn, catch flag tức là bị ăn vỏ đạn. Thế thì nhà mình sẽ nói là ăn đá thôi. Đây là các bạn dịch ném đá tiếng Anh nó sử dụng cái này. Okay. He got caught a lot of flack. So before the show, he got a lot of fans, right? But a lot of them have changed their attitude, changed their tune, right? After they saw what happened, right, on the show. Right. So do you think he's gonna end up in the bottom two again the week after? Right? Because now a lot of people hate him, right? Just no longer a fan. Okay, right. Well, let's see what happened next in the following week. And if he ends up in the bottom two again, do you think that he will not go out and sing again? And then the judges are going to keep him again? No? Okay, let's see what happens.
We now have just 3 acts left.
Again, the next week we have 3 acts left. One's going to be safe. 2 going to sing for survival. Right.
Marcus Canty, Astro, and Leroy Bell.
Right, so 3 of them.
One is going straight through the next week's show. The other 2 must sing for survival. Marcus, last night Nicole said your performance was beautiful. Simon felt a connection with you and said you put yourself back in the competition. Astro, last night Nicole said you're a champion. Simon said you're unpredictable, but he likes unpredictability. Leroy Bell, last night LA said it wasn't your very best, but Paula said that was the most beautiful performance you've ever given. What does America think? That's the question. Let's find out which act you're bringing back next week. Once again, in no particular order, the final act going straight through is Astro.
Alright, so the next week he's the one who said, right, wasn't even in the bottom 2. Sorry. Right, okay.
Which means Marcus Canty and Leroy Bell are still at risk. Leroy and Nicole, come join me.
So how can you explain that? right? The week before, he got a lot of fans, and he was in bottom 2. The week after, a lot of people say that they hate him, and he was not in the bottom 2. So how can you explain that one? That's why we have the conspiracy theory. Right? Okay. So what happened? Astro then went on Twitter implying that he knows something's going on behind the scene and that he wasn't truly in the bottom 2. Right? Okay, I wasn't talking about viewer when I said I don't want to perform. If you only knew what I know. Right? Actually, when he say that I don't want to perform for people who don't want me here, he's talking about the show's producers. Because, right, the theory has that Astro indeed was not in the bottom 2. The producer created a fake shocker knowing that the judges are going to vote to keep him anyway. Right? So because there's nothing going on so interesting about the shows going on, so they have to try something new to get attention. So they put all the both frontrunner in the bottom 2, even though they are not. Right? So a lot of people are shocked about that result. Okay? Right? And they know that they're just going to keep Astro anyway because he has the best chance of winning. Okay? But, right, they also try to set up the talented but cocky Astro to be the show's villain. You know what does it mean, the concept of show villain in reality show? Right? Show villain is somebody a lot of people hate, right? Because, why is that important? That you need some people who love that person, but a lot of people hate that person as well. Because actually when you are hating someone, you actually keep watching the show until that someone got thrown out, right? You see a public humiliation. You know that kind of psychology is, right?
Yes.
Okay. You hate someone, you're gonna keep watching instead of dropping completely. So we need somebody like a show villain, and Astro kind of fits that role ideally as well. Okay. Their mistake was not expecting the way Astro responded. Remember that boy is just a kid, right? He's not mature enough to control himself. So when he knows that it's not fair to put him in the bottom 2, even for a fake shocker, he protests like that, right there on the stage. Okay. Right. So that's something actually he did behind the scene. No. Okay. So that's conspiracy theory. Okay. Now we're gonna move on. American Idol season 2. Right. We have another case, Vanessa Olivari. She's a finalist in season 2 in top 12 show. After performing her song, she sat on a stool next to Ryan Seacrest, and the host asked her to read his next line for him. Right. So Vanessa sent that following: Ryan, I'm a real artist and not a performing monkey like you. So why don't you read your own damn script? Right. Even though she's joking, but you can tell that she went a little bit far with her joke, right? Okay. So gas came from the audience even while she's saying it was a joke, right? And the following night, Vanessa was the first one to be eliminated. Do you think she deserved that after what she said on the show? Okay. Before answering this question, let's get to know her a little bit more. Okay. That one.
This experience has been absolutely amazing. I'm so happy. I never thought I'd be here. I love to be the center of attention. I love to be watched. I just like to have fun here, and I like to be different. I've been that way ever since I can remember.
Okay, right.
I think you need to lose a few pounds. What?
What does Simon say? I think you could lose a few pounds. Right? So basically, he said that you are fat. Yeah.
I never had a big butt, but it worked for
I have a big butt. Right?
J-Lo.
It worked for J-Lo, for Jennifer Lopez.
You know what I'm saying? Can I get a
Right? And she showed them, right, that big butt. You can tell that she's a very cheerful girl, always playing around even with the host.
There's one thing I can say about myself, is that I have a lot of fun.
I have a lot of fun. Right, that's a pet, right? A Vietnamese pig.
I'm so happy about what I've achieved and accomplished. want people to remember me as being a lot of fun and not just being an image, but also having some talent.
Right, she seems a nice girl, right? Okay, with a kind of a positive attitude as well. Let's see how her singing is.
You say although we broke up, you still just wanna be friends. But how can we still be friends when seeing you only breaks my heart again?
And there ain't nothing I can do about it.
Whoa, why don't you be a man about it and set me free? 'Cause you don't care a thing about me. You're just using me, boy. Get out of my life and let me sleep at night. 'Cause you don't really want me, but you keep me hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. You keep me hanging on.
So her voice nice, right? Okay, quiet, carrying voice.
You know, you're a great entertainer.
Look at Simon like 10 years ago, right? Okay. Okay.
You know, you're a great entertainer.
So you're a great entertainer.
I think it's important to remember that the winner of this competition has to have a long-term recording career.
Right, but this competition is actually looking for a recording artist. You know what's the difference between entertainer and a recording artist? Right, Mi Ling and Thanh Lang could be recording artists, right? Đàm Vĩnh Hưng and Hồ Ngọc Hà could be entertainers, right? So she's nice, have good voice, but she's not really a recording artist to him, right? It's not the right contestant for this kind of competition.
I just see you more as a better entertainer
Right, you're more than entertainer than
rather than what we're looking for in this competition, though. So,
so she tried to entertain some more.
Vanessa Oliveres, America. Come on over here.
The numbers to dial for Vanessa Oliveres, 1-866-IDOL-08. It's 1-866-436-5708. Or you can text the word VOTE to 436-5708. But don't call till the end of the show. Now, I know that you'd love to host this show as well, so go ahead and take us to the break. Just read the copy right there.
Ryan, I'm a real artist, not a performing monkey like you.
Right, she said that one.
So why don't you read your own script? I'm just kidding, I love you.
Welcome back to American Idol Live.
So that's the result show. Cái này là season 2 cho chất lượng video nó rất là tệ, các bạn phải chịu thôi.
The results show 3 minutes flew by for you, but the longest 3 minutes ever for Julia and Vanessa. The results of last night's vote. The journey ends here tonight for Vanessa Oliveres. That means Julia, you're safe. Vanessa, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Still grinning from ear to ear with that energy. You know, we met Vanessa. She came to us from Atlanta. She has so much style and so much personality.
Right, okay. So after getting to know her a little bit better, do you think that she deserves a second chance, even though she made a mistake for this one? Right, okay. So what actually happened? Right. In post-elimination interviews, Vanessa said that her life had actually been written for her by American Idol producers, and she just simply done what she had been told. Right. Tức là người ta đã hướng dẫn cho cô là khi mà ông host yêu cầu cô đọc thì cô sẽ nói câu đó. Right. So why? Right. You can tell that it's very inappropriate, right? Even though it's a joke or not. Okay. So the theory was that the show had deliberately sabotaged Vanessa's run in the show because she was an openly lesbian. Right? 10 years ago, being a lesbian or something is really a big deal. And American Idol is supposed to be a family show with a traditional values to uphold. Right? That's why anything that controversial should be out of the show as soon as possible. Right? So to try something to get her out ASAP, right? So that's one. Right? Another one. Yeah. In Vietnam, for The Voice Vietnam, we also have a very right? Infamous, right? Okay. Conspiracy theory about Tiêu Bảo Trang and Phương Nguyên, right? Remember that one? Yes, once a time. Now before I move on to the biggest one, let's do a check homework solution first. Okay, I want to skip this one. Okay, just give you the solution right away. Hôm nay ta phải sớm một tí. Để có việc cần phải làm.
Radio at full power, if it's on all the time, will literally drain your battery in a matter of hours.
Right, so at full power.
Next.
We have to open the door for this
Open the door for
important dialogue so we can raise the roof on expectations and achievement.
Next.
Jesse, get us out of here, full speed.
Full thrust engaged.
Right, full thrust.
Next.
Break the bonds of addiction and open the door to a new life.
Right, open the door to.
The only solution to alcoholism is a spiritual solution.
Next.
Can we raise enough money to form a legitimate charity?
I'm just shy of $5 million.
Shy of.
No one could accuse you of being an underachiever, my dear.
Next.
That's the signal that hacked our network. NSA's working at full capacity.
At full capacity.
To analyze it.
Next.
Then all you need to know is that we might be able to save your client. Isn't that enough? Look, the jury's deliberating. Nothing short of a miracle can help him now.
Shut up.
Next.
That little girl is adorable. How could our boys pick on her? You can't imagine how adorable I was. And yet, believe it or not, even I was bullied. I believe it.
Next.
Believe it or not.
Remember what the Yellowstone Park and they had those signs? Said, do not feed the bears?
And you decided it was okay to give them chewing gum?
Well, that was kind of funny.
Right, so he gave the bear chewing gum.
I mean, it looked like it.
And then the bear looks like he was talking in slow motion.
He was talking in slow motion.
Next.
You think this is funny? Drew, we're not just stuck in jail, we're stuck in the past.
So they time travel and they got stuck in the past.
Well, maybe we can get to know Mom.
So to get to know their mom, right, when she was young, better.
I mean, if we really are stuck here, we might as well take advantage of it.
Take advantage of it.
Right? And maybe we can even keep her from dying young this time.
Right, and they try to keep their mom, from dying young. But you know that's not going to happen, right? The mom going to die anyway.
Next.
So, how was your night of poker with the boys?
Yeah, good. I mean, wasn't brilliant at the start because, I was mostly vomiting. But then I knuckled down and I brought my A game.
Brought my A game.
And things got a lot better.
That's good. How much did you win?
No, I lost £200.
He brought his A game, he lost 200 pounds.
But it's less than
But it's less than he usually loses, so it's fine.
usually lose. So
Next.
Anyway, I took my anger out on his family, and that was wrong. And, well, I've done a lot of soul searching this last week, and I still can't forgive him. And a man of God who can't forgive is not a man of God at all. So I think it's probably best for everybody here if I just step down as your pastor.
So you want to step down, right? No longer as a pastor.
Well, go ahead and hate me, all right? But if everybody who hated
Right, so this guy said, everybody who hates me quit their job.
me quit their jobs, this city would grind to a halt.
Right, to a halt, right? That means a lot of people hate me, but it doesn't mean that they have to quit their job. Okay? Right. Now we'll move on to bachelorette, okay, and bachelor. We have one bachelorette and 25 guys, and you know that the guys got eliminated week by week, right? And finally we have 5 guys left. Which one gonna go first? Go first, not stay last. Yeah. So, which one gonna the 5th one actually? Can you guess? The oldest one. Yes, correct. Yeah. And then who's going to be number 4? The long hair? No. Number 3? Let's see. And then who will go next? Again, long hair. No. He's one of the two finalists. Which one? Okay. Right. Does that mean you have the same taste as the Bachelorette, right? So we have the final two, these two. Right. As with all the Bachelor and Bachelorette show, we always have two choices. The first one they call the risky choice, right? That means you would never know what's going to happen next with that choice, even though it could be amazing, but it could be something kind of disastrous, right? Okay. And we have the safe choice. It's something that meets all requirements of the Bachelorette or the Bachelor, and you know that you're going to be safe with them. But you know that safe choice also means boring choice, right? Okay. So which one do you think the Bachelorette's going to pick? The risky choice or the safe choice? I asked you guys the same question, right? Girls, if you have two boys, right? One, you know that if you marry that boy, it's going to be good, right? Life's going to be always safe, but always the same thing over and over. That's a good guy, right? Good father, good dad, whatever, right? But the other one, we have a lot of fun with, and he always makes life more exciting. Which one are you going to go with?
Risky.
Usually the one who says that risky is not ready to settle down, right? So they had more fun. We wanted more fun, right? Yeah, let's see what kind of choices the Bachelorette's going to make in this one.
Today is the day that...
Right, today is the day that I make a stupid decision. And
I'm going to send a phenomenal guy home.
I have to send a phenomenal guy home.
I have to say goodbye to a guy that I would be perfect with.
Right, to a guy I would be perfect with. So you know which one?
I have to look him in the eye and say...
I have to look him in the eye and say...
I love someone else more.
Right, but I love someone else more. Yeah. Right, the person who shows up first, always the loser. Yeah.
Good to see you. Great to see you. This way. I've risked everything to be here.
I risked everything to be here.
I stepped away from my beautiful boy.
You have a son, right?
Thrown my heart out there, and it all feels right. Nothing's felt this right before. Wow. Hi, my friend. I don't know. Thank you. Today's going to be the day that I get engaged.
Alright, today could be the day I will be engaged. You're really very hopeful for that.
I'm not nervous about that at all. I'm excited. I am completely in love with Diana. Yeah.
I am completely in love with Diana, the Bachelorette's name.
And I want to spend the rest of my life with her.
I want to spend the rest of my life with her.
And I can't wait to get down on one knee.
I can't wait to what?
My life with her. And I can't wait to get down on one knee.
I can't wait to get down on one knee. Right. You know what does it mean, right? Right. When a guy gonna propose, he gonna get down on one knee, sometimes two knees.
My life with her, and I can't wait to get down on one knee and propose.
And propose.
Great.
I'm really happy.
No, I can't.
Right? A lot of people complain about this one, right? Because she wait until he got down on one knee and then she says, No, I can't. Right. So girl, remember, don't ever let a guy into that kind of position because it's very humiliating for the guy. Right. Let's get two guys. One on each side can decide, right? So let them both get down on one knee and then we're gonna decide which one. Okay. Chứ khi có hai thằng quỳ hai bên thôi, còn không thì chúng ta cũng phải đừng để cho anh làm sao quỳ xuống rồi mới làm sao từ chối, đúng không? You have no idea how much I care about you. After this one, you know, right? Yeah. Right? Before that, you have no idea.
You're this amazing, perfect person.
Yeah, amazing. Again, right? One day your boyfriend or girlfriend calls you and say, "You are amazing." What's gonna happen next? I'm sorry.
That I've never had in my life before. I know that my life would always be good with you.
I know my life will always be good with you. Right?
That I would always be safe and that
I will always be safe.
Depend on you.
I can depend on you. And then why didn't she pick him? Right?
And even though I'm falling in love with you,
why I'm falling in love with you.
I'm in love with someone else.
I'm in love with someone else. Do you get her logic? No. I'm falling in love with you, but why I'm falling like this? I'm really in love with someone else. Okay, so I can say that all the time. Right? I'm falling in love with you, with you, with you, with you. But I'm in love with someone else, so don't bother. Okay.
You're in love with somebody else?
Okay, so you know that she picked the risky choice, and as with the Bachelor and Bachelorette shows, people always vote or root for the safe choice because that person usually nice, right? Kind of. Okay, right. And the risky choice, not a lot of people are fan of. Anyway, so after what happened, they have a survey. Did she pick the right guy? And 5% say probably now can I get Jason's number, right? A lot of women watching this show and they are big fan of Jason, right? Because he seems a very nice guy. Okay? And women all over the country have demanded Jason's phone number after that one. I have been totally into him from the start of the show and was praying Diona wouldn't pick him, so right? And you know what, right? His fans started nominating him to be the next Bachelor, and he became the next Bachelor. So now he's gonna have 25 beautiful ladies fight over him, right? Okay. And that's his season. Also, we have final two. Which one do you think the risky choice? Which one? Okay. And the first one. She looks risky, right? Right? Okay. And this one is a safe choice. And she's actually a very nice girl as well. Sweet, nice, always good to people. And a lot of people love her. And the other one's kind of bitch, right? So everyone else in the house, every other women's one, Melissa is gonna be the next Bachelor's choice, right? But nobody like Molly. She only care about the Bachelor himself. Okay? So who do you think the Bachelor is gonna pick? Molly. Let's watch a summary of the whole season.
Hello.
Jason, I'm so happy.
Alright, so now he's the Bachelor.
25 beautiful bachelorettes are here to meet the handsome single dad from Seattle. And the adventure of a lifetime begins.
Again, now he's very lucky guy, right?
is being a million times better. By far the best date. I was literally soaring on cloud 9. Jason is the hottest dad ever. Single dad, little girl. We really are sleepless in Seattle.
Anybody here want to get on the show for Jason? No. Why not? He didn't lose anything. He had nothing to lose anyway.
But with 25 women vying for Jason's heart, the competition is fierce.
He got to kiss a lot of girls.
Calm down! Who's talking away?
And a lot of drama in the house as well.
It's gonna get really nasty in this house. I'm here for him. Deal with it. They're like going at it right now.
You can tell women throwing themselves at him.
Oh, nothing more than a couple of whores. Okay, so now you're arrogant and a bitch. I just want it to be me and him. If she gets between me and Jason, it's war. Yes.
See, that's the risky choice. She slapped someone, right?
Hanging on by a string. I just want to be with her. You can't let me go. That girl is no good.
See.
When Jason will choose
So the day is gonna be the day he had to make a decision
between the two women he loves.
With Melissa, she's unbelievable in every single way.
Right, Melissa, the safe choice, unbelievable in every single way.
And with Molly, it's fun and exciting.
And the risky choice, always fun, exciting, right?
It's passionate and it's like oxygen. You
Right, she's like oxygen, right?
can't get enough of.
Right. Nhưng mà lần nữa đây nhớ là khi chúng ta tỏ tình đã nói you are like my oxygen. Đúng rồi, right.
And tonight, it's the most important moment of their lives.
After everything I've been through, I'm finally at peace with everything. There's three of us in this equation.
Right, very romantic.
Molly, Melissa, and me.
Who do you think that is? It's neither of them. Do you recognize her? The last bachelorette. Right? She already broke up with her choice. And now she came back for second chance. So what do you guys think? Why? Because he was in love with her, right? And now she wants to come back. Second chance. Why not? Give me a good reason. Why not? Too late. But if he has some real feeling for you, you don't allow him or her to have a second chance? Why? Okay, one more time. Why? Because she dumped you before? That's the only reason. Right, so you're very unforgiving people, right? Yeah. So do you think the bachelor is going to take her back? No. You are sure?
Hi. How are you?
What are you doing here? But he didn't expect her at all. Right?
Can we visit? How are you doing?
I'm good. Come on in.
What's wrong?
Shocked.
Really?
Yeah.
When I saw Jason, I was nervous. We haven't seen each other since the after the final rose.
Right, we haven't seen each other since the final rose.
I'm more comfortable with Jason than I have been with any other man.
Right, I'm more comfortable with Jason than I'm with the other man. Now the other one will become the other man already, right? Yeah.
And the fact that mine and Jesse's relationship did not work out.
Right, the fact that my and Jesse's relationships did not work out.
I mean, it's hard. Came here because I lost out on a great man.
I came here because what?
I mean, it's hard. Came here because I lost out on a great man.
I what? I lost out on a great man. Right. When you lose out on something, usually something good, right? You miss a chance. Là chúng ta bỏ lỡ một cơ hội cái gì đó. Lose out on something or someone. Yeah. And again, this one is something good. Right. Khác với in the same boat. Đây trường hợp. Again, you miss a chance, right, of getting that kind of thing or that someone. Right. Bây giờ cô mới nhận ra là cô lỡ cơ hội rồi. Quay trở lại, anh này thì đang có 2 cô, thế nào? Lúc chả có ai, lúc có 3-4 cô vây quanh, đúng không? Khổ thế.
It's hard. Came here because I lost out on a great man. There's a lot of things I would have done differently.
Right. A lot of things I could have done differently.
I think I got caught up in someone who I thought I was going to have a lot of fun with.
Right. I got caught up in someone who I thought I gonna have a lot of fun with. So she only thought about fun at that moment, right?
And I didn't look past that.
And I didn't look past that. She admit her mistake. I didn't look past that.
I didn't look for the things that I wanted. I didn't look for the things that I needed.
Yeah, right.
It's almost as this is kind of where my decision's going too. I'm faced like with 2 girls.
Alright, so I'm also faced with 2 girls.
Right? And one of them is everything that I was looking for when I came in here.
Alright, so one of them is everything I'm looking for when I came in here. That's a safe choice. Always a safe choice, right?
Everything. And then there's the other girl who is more of a wild card.
Right, the other who's more a what?
Girl who is more of a wild card.
Who is more a wild card? Right. So when you say that somebody is a wild card or something is a wild card, it's a risky factor, right? You would never know for sure what's going to happen with them. A wild card. Đây là một cái lựa chọn mạo hiểm, đúng không? Right. Wild card. It's something kind of risky. You would never know for sure about the futures with that. A wild card.
The girl who is more of a wild card, that it could be extremely amazing.
It could be extremely amazing.
But I don't know.
But I'm not sure. I don't know for sure.
Versus like the safer, like I know.
Right. The safer, you know, it's gonna be like that. Right. But sometimes when you know for sure, it's not gonna be exciting anymore. Right. That's a problem.
But you know.
What you're saying sounds so familiar.
Right. It sounds so familiar.
I chose a wild card.
Right. For me, I chose a wild card, and see how that worked out for me. Right. I already made a mistake. Right.
If I would have chose you, it would have worked.
Right. If I chose you, it would have worked. Right. Right. So you can tell the Bachelor also thinking about that. Yeah.
You had all of the things that I was looking for. I could see myself having a relationship with you.
I could see myself having a relationship with you.
You haven't proposed yet.
You haven't proposed yet.
You still have a chance.
You still have a chance. Again? Who do you think you're gonna pick?
And that's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here. Em đây. Nghe.
I guess all I can do is thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you for giving me opportunity. It means
no.
Yeah, I have 2 better girls, so.
And so going into like tomorrow.
If you're going to propose to someone tomorrow, you should look further. He's a wonderful man.
Right, so he's a wonderful man. Okay. Again, do you think that her decision gonna influence him as well? Because she said that she picked the wild card and it didn't work out, right? She admits the mistake about just thinking of the fun. So what kind of choice he gonna make? Safe choice?
Yes.
You sure?
And any woman that gives him up is very, very stupid.
Any woman that gives him up is very, very stupid. Yeah, right.
Okay, bye, Dee.
Despite how scared and nervous I am, the glimpse of seeing the future of Jason and I being together is really what keeps me going.
That's a risky choice. And that's a safe choice.
It is very scary to go, gosh, I could be walking up to him so that he could break my heart. It's scary. You know, when you think of having to say goodbye to somebody, I don't know if I could say goodbye to him. I'm just not ready to lose him.
This has been such a scary...
Right, so the risky choice up first. So you know the result.
Terrifying.
She had a very nice dress, right?
I'm in love with Jason, and he's definitely the one person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. I am so excited to be engaged. I think I'm more excited to actually hear that Jason feels the exact same way about me that I feel about him. It'll be an amazing moment.
God, you're amazing.
Nice dress.
You're amazing.
Again, never forget that. Again, yeah, amazing.
In every way
And every way.
possible. Absolutely stunning and amazing. And I don't know how I could ever let you go.
Right. How I can ever let you go.
I have to.
Right? But I have to because you are so amazing. Right? I don't deserve that.
I never ever wanted to say goodbye to you. I wish I had some good reasons. Other than that, I'm in love with somebody else.
Again, feel the same line, right? I'm in love with somebody else.
I'm so sorry.
I think you've made a mistake.
Right? I think you make a mistake. Okay? She's a very strong girl and confident as well.
It's a big one.
Right? A big one.
I truly, truly care about you. I really do. I just think you're making a huge mistake. And I think you're going to end up hurt again.
All I can say is I think you're wrong.
I can say that I think you're wrong, right? Okay.
I hope I am.
I hope I am.
You do.
Chứ đâu có tài nhỉ. Bọn này nó lãng mạn rồi. Do you think that he regret his decision right now? No. So he gonna change his decision and call her back? No. Why not? He's crying like that. Okay. Ê, bạn trai của bạn có bạn nào khóc này không? Đau khổ lắm. Hay ho đây mọi người. Thông cảm với người ta. Okay. Nó không biết chọn ai khổ thế. Mình thì không ai để chọn được đâu. Cười là kiểu cười là kiểu cười gato.
It hurts so bad.
It hurts so bad.
To know that I'm breaking Molly's heart. Because she is somebody that I could see myself with forever. I never ever wanted to say goodbye to either of them. And now, I just hope I made the right decision.
I just hope I just hope I make the right decision.
I'm so happy. It's like, gosh, I've
Same choice.
never felt like this. This is unbelievable. But every time I've been this happy, or as happy as I thought I could be, it gets taken out from under me. If Jason doesn't pick me, it'll be devastating.
How are you? I came into this looking for somebody exactly like you.
Looking for somebody exactly like you.
Exactly like you. I said to myself early throughout all this that I don't know if I could ever say goodbye to you. You make me happier than I've ever been in my entire life. I've wanted to tell you something for a long time now. And that I am completely in love with you. So there's one more thing. Melissa, I love you. You make me the happiest man.
Can you give me 1 second?
Give me a second. Các bạn nữ ơi, học cái bài này. Xoay đồng rú lên đấy.
Will you marry me?
You want to marry me?
I would love to marry you and spend the rest of my life with you. What do you say?
Okay. So do you think that's a happy ending? Yes. So what's the conspiracy theory about this one? Okay, let's see 6 weeks later. Okay. Right. So after 6 weeks, they usually have what they call after the final rose, to see what's going on between the bachelor and the person he picked. Right. Okay.
It's 6 weeks since Jason ended his relationship with Molly and proposed to Melissa. A lot has happened since then, and
A lot has happened since then.
tonight we'll find out all the details on The Bachelor after the final rose. Hello and welcome to The Bachelor After the Final Rose. I'm Chris Harrison. All of America just watched Bachelor Jason Mesnick get down on one knee and propose to Melissa.
Right, so we are watching that he get down on one knee and propose to Melissa.
In what was one of the most romantic moments we've seen on The Bachelor in a long time.
What's the romantic moments, right?
Now, normally here on After the Final Rose, we would talk to the happy couple
Right, so normally we talk to the happy couple, but
and celebrate their journey to love.
celebrate their journey to love.
But tonight is going to be a little different.
So what do you think, what happened? What's so different about that? Are they happy together?
As you can see, we have no audience here tonight.
And they have no audience, right?
Because what you're about to witness is potentially so dramatic,
So dramatic,
so emotionally difficult.
so emotionally difficult.
We decided, out of respect for the parties involved,
Out of respect for the party involved,
to keep the taping of tonight's show as intimate as possible.
to keep the taping of tonight's show as intimate as possible.
Taping of tonight's show as intimate as possible. Melissa and Jason will be back to tell us how things are going, and of
Right, so they're going to be back to tell how things are going.
course Molly, who left
And even Molly, right, the girl who got rejected on so.
New Zealand heartbroken, will be here as well. But before we get to all that, let's talk to Jason alone.
Talk to Jason alone first.
Jason, why don't you come out here and join me? Good to see you again.
Hey, Chris.
Have a seat.
How you been doing?
It's been a crazy time.
Does he look happy?
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
You know, I came
Nhiều cô ấy chết rồi.
here to find, in my whole life, find somebody like Melissa.
So in my whole life, I try to find someone like Melissa.
And she is incredible, sweet, beautiful.
Amazing. Right? Got that?
And everybody's been watching.
Anh này khóc giỏi mà nên nó phải thể hiện. Các anh bachelor anh nào cũng khóc giỏi hết. Bạn nào xem thế.
And I've lived it. Since this all ended, things have been different.
Right? Things have been different.
And we're not right for each other.
Right? We are not right for each other.
So you're telling me that you're still in love with Molly?
So he still wants the other girl, right? Even though she's a risky choice.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Molly at all
Have you talked to Molly about that one
since that final day?
since the final day?
No.
No.
Hey, you.
Hi, Melissa.
How you doing?
Good. Good to see you again. Have a seat.
Thank you. So.
Jason, why don't you take the floor?
We've been talking a lot lately. And I mean, our conversations, you know, over the last couple of weeks have been how things are different. We spent all the holidays together, and throughout that time,
We spent all the holidays together, and throughout that time,
it seemed to me that the chemistry started changing.
right, the chemistry, remember that one? Start changing. Okay.
I don't know what you want me to say when you sit there and say that, because I don't believe you.
And she said that I don't believe you.
I mean, I thought things were perfect.
Sure, everything's perfect, right?
This isn't you. This isn't you at all.
It isn't about you, right?
I do not see how you can sit there and do what you said to me.
Right? So how can you do that to me?
You know, I love you. I want to spend my life with you. I want to make you happy. I want to do this. I
You say that you want to spend the rest of my life with me or something, blah, blah, blah.
want to do that. And then the second you start having doubts,
Right? The second you start having doubt, right?
not talk to me about it and
And not even talk to her about that.
say, let's work on this. Let's fight. You know,
Let's work on this.
I just put a ring on your finger and that means forever. So let's see what we can do to fix this. I'm just going to pull away. Whoa, things are different and I don't even want to try. Do you see where I'm a little irritated?
Of course.
Đấy, chúng ta hiểu ý của cô ấy đúng không? Thế anh thề nguyền đủ cái loại kiểu như thế rồi, thế mà chỉ cần cái giây phút anh cảm giác nó không work cái là lập tức anh làm sao? Muốn rút luôn, đúng không? Và thậm chí còn không bàn là chúng ta nên làm thế nào để cho cái mối quan hệ nó tốt hơn, vân vân. Đấy. Thế chúng ta sẽ hiểu là lý do tại sao anh ta làm như thế khi mà anh ta đang nói về cái conspiracy. Okay. Đấy.
You have every right to be irritated.
What did I do?
Đấy, so what exactly I did to make you change your mind like that? That's her question.
What?
You didn't do anything.
No, something happened.
Something happened. She didn't know, right? She herself didn't know something's going on behind the scene there.
And you have yet to be honest
You have yet to be honest,
with that at all, but to say, I'm sorry.
but to say I'm sorry, except saying sorry.
I do still have feelings for Molly.
I still have feeling for Molly.
Have you been talking to her?
Have you talked to her?
No.
Again, you say no.
Over these last few weeks, when I started thinking about her, I tried to get it out of my head because that was the right thing for us. I tried to clear my head and say, you know what, forget it. I'm here with Melissa, that's it. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. I'm here only to focus
Because
on
you
Melissa.
chose Melissa.
Because I chose Melissa.
You already chose me.
Yes.
That is what I was trying to do.
But you
I
don't want to
can't.
fight for Melissa.
Right? But you don't want to fight for me, right? Fight for.
But I can't control my
You
head.
don't want to fight for Melissa. You put a ring on Melissa's finger. You told Melissa you loved her and wanted to spend the rest of your life with her. But you don't want to fight to see if that can work.
Thế là anh đeo nhẫn rồi, anh cầu hôn rồi, anh thề nguyện rồi, nhưng anh không muốn làm sao cố gắng để cho nó trở thành hiện thực.
Because you're having doubts over someone else who you already said goodbye to.
Right? Because you having doubt over someone who has said goodbye to. Right? Tức là mặc dù anh chỉ lăn tăn vì người mà anh đã chia tay rồi. Okay. Thế sau khi mà giả sử quay trở lại cô kia thì anh lại bắt đầu lại lăn tăn về cái chuyện là gì đấy? Cái câu trước nữa là câu nào đấy? Yuna thì sao?
I mean, I think the worst thing in the world is to live your life with regrets.
Đấy, mặc dù cố thì thầm chúng ta đều nghe được hết đúng không? Đấy.
Live your life with regrets.
You're such a bastard.
And I don't regret doing anything with you.
Why did you put a ring on my finger?
Right? Again, why you put a ring on my finger? Remember the last day, right? If he regret his decision with the other girl, he's not sure about what he's gonna do next. There's nobody force him to propose to her, right? Nobody, right? So why? Right? Thế nếu mà cái ngày cuối cùng mà anh còn chưa chắc chắn là anh ấy nghiêng về cô nào, có ai bắt anh ấy phải cầu hôn đâu. Bây giờ cầu hôn rồi sau 6 tuần sau lại làm sao? Xin giúp, okay?
Because on that day, in that experience, I wanted to give us everything.
I trusted you with everything. Going, he knows what I've been through. I know what he's been through. To me, getting engaged and finding that person was a once in a lifetime thing.
Right? To me, what?
To me, getting engaged
Right? Getting engaged
and finding that person was a
and finding that person, the one, right?
once in a lifetime thing, and you took
Right? And it's a one in a lifetime thing.
that from me.
And you took that from me. Các cô nói là đấy, trong đời tôi chỉ muốn được làm sao tìm được người và đính hôn một lần, và cưới một lần thôi, và sau đó là chọn đời. Đấy. You took that from me, tức là gì đấy? Anh làm tôi mất đi cơ hội rồi, đúng không? Đấy. Một lần nữa là nếu mà anh đã không chắc ai bắt anh cầu hôn đâu, đúng không? Và với cô này cô chỉ muốn là trong cuộc đời chỉ cần được engage một lần thế là được rồi. Thế là dâm phải làm lại, khổ thế nghe.
Once in a lifetime thing, and you took that from me.
Again, it's very unfair, right? It's not fair to her.
You took it. I wish more than anything that last day you would have just let me go.
Right? Okay, so I wish more than anything the last day you just let me go at that time.
Instead of doing this to me.
Instead of doing this to me.
I'm so mad at you.
I would do anything if I could give that for you.
I'm so mad at you.
And give back the ring. Đấy, các bạn nữ nhớ việc khổ quá thì phải trả. Chúng ta bán đi gì ăn thôi. Bây giờ chúng ta cần cá một phút, đúng không? Đấy, nghe. Đấy. Trong lịch sử của Bachelor đã có một trường hợp tặng cái nhẫn rất đắt tiền, 60.000 đô, tức là tỷ 3 đấy, đúng không? Đấy. Thế sau khi chia tay cô không trả, đã lên báo cãi nhau ở Mỹ. Chứ là các bạn nam nhớ là tặng nhẫn chợ đêm thôi, đúng không? Tính sau. Còn nếu mà thằng kia nó ngu, nó tặng nhẫn đắt tiền thì mình đừng có gì đấy, không trả, đúng không? Đấy, trên đời bao nhiêu đồ ăn có phải ít đâu.
I don't get it at all.
But again, she doesn't understand why he did what he did, right? I don't get it at all.
Because none of it makes sense.
And again, she say it doesn't make sense. And when we talk about the conspiracy theory, it's gonna make sense to you guys later.
All right. Emotions are running hot.
Look at his face, right? He actually enjoying.
All right. Emotions are running hot.
Right? Emotion is running hot.
Yeah.
You're breaking it off with Melissa.
So you breaking it up with Melissa.
And you're going to pursue a chance shot with Molly.
And he's gonna pursue another chance with Molly.
I hate myself for what I'm doing. Seth. And it doesn't matter anything at this moment. Nothing else matters right now except for what she's going through.
As much as you hate yourself for it, are you sure
As much as you hate yourself for,
that's a decision you're going to make?
you sure that's a decision you're gonna make? That breaking up with this one and follow, pursue the other one.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Sorry for me.
You know, I've been through a ton of heartbreak.
Right. I've been through a ton of heartbreak.
You've been through a ton of heartbreak.
You also been through a ton of heartbreak.
And that's why I'm baffled by this. I mean,
that's why I'm doubtful by this.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
You should know better than to do something like that.
You should know better than do something like that. Ý của cô là anh là người đã trải qua rất nhiều đau khổ, anh là người ly dị rồi, có một con riêng. Thế mà còn làm cái điều như thế này. Why? Again, it doesn't make sense to a lot of people why he did that.
So, good luck in the future. Good luck with Molly. There you go. Don't call me. Don't text me anymore.
It's the usual thing, right? Don't call me, don't text me anymore, just send me some money. That's right.
Leave me alone, please.
Leave me alone. So do you think that the other girl's gonna take him back? No. We'll see, right?
And I put up that wall of pretending that I'm so angry.
I what?
Pretending that I'm so up that wall of. And I put up that wall of pretending that I'm so angry.
I put up that wall of pretending that I'm so angry, right? What does it mean when you put up a wall? This one is a metaphoric wall, right? When you put up a wall, that means you don't let other people to get close to you emotionally, right? Là chúng ta tự mình dựng lên một cái rào chắn, một cái bức tường, đúng không? You don't get other people to get closer emotionally. Okay, put up a wall. Because you've been hurt before, you're afraid of getting hurt again, something like that.
Pretending that I'm so angry, so that he can't see how much he really hurt me.
Right, so I'm pretending that I'm so angry so that he couldn't see how much he hurt me. Đúng không? Tức là khi mà cô ấy không muốn cho anh thấy là cô bị tổn thương mức nào, một cách tỏ ra rất là gì đấy, giận dữ, đúng không? Nhưng mà bạn nào hiểu tâm lý con gái thì đây chính xác là điều con gái thường làm, đúng không? Càng bị tổn thương thì càng làm ra vẻ gì, giận dữ hơn, đúng không? Diễn nốt vai này đã. So what do you think again? The other girl's gonna take him back? No. And if she say no, what are you gonna do next? You're gonna go back to the previous one, the first one, Gianna? Okay.
The week after
Now she's talking. To me, she still look risky, right?
I've left,
Even riskier than.
that final day with Jason was the worst week of my life.
Right? The final day with Jason is the worst week of my life.
Yeah.
You know, I was crying all the time and feeling sorry for myself, and
Are there still feelings there?
There's still feeling there.
Honestly.
yeah, I think it's tough because he's such an incredible person.
Such an incredible person, right? Again, you have no idea where that come from, right? That incredible thing.
And I will never deny that.
I kind of see in your eyes when you talk about him, you're still in love with this guy.
You're still in love with this guy.
Those kind of feelings don't just disappear.
Right. So that means she still had feeling for him? She gonna take him back? So that means for you guys, you still have feeling for someone, but you're not gonna take them back, right? Why? Because you are very unforgiving? Right. Okay. Too bad.
I think I just need that closure.
I just need what?
And I think I just need that closure.
Right, that closure. You know what does it mean, a closure? Right. If somebody broke up with you and they didn't tell you why, right, or they give you kind of a full reason for that, you're gonna be left wondering years after years at what actually happened at that time. Well, right. And what you want is closure. Someday that person is gonna tell you exactly why he broke up with you in the first place. Okay? And you got that kind of closure, you got a peace of mind, you can move on with your life. Đấy. Trong tình yêu người ta hay dùng cái cụm từ này để chỉ đấy, đặc biệt là khi mà một bạn chia tay bạn khác, nhưng mà thường khi ta chia tay nhiều khi người ta không nói thẳng ra, đúng không? Nào là có thể bảo là anh phải đi du học, đấy có anh nào nói thế chưa? Rồi là mẹ anh bắt anh phải lấy vợ, con nhà làm sao gì đó, đúng không? Đấy. Thế thì bạn trai kia sẽ không bao giờ, xin lỗi là hàm ý là gì đấy. Tức là bạn kia sẽ không bao giờ biết được là gì đấy. Thật sự là cái lý do người ta chia tay mình là cái gì. Thế thì bao nhiêu năm sau mình vẫn còn làm sao băn khoăn về đấy. Nhưng đấy một ngày mà người kia gọi điện cho mình và nói rằng thẳng ra là đấy, thực ra lý do chính xác của buổi chia tay đó là gì, thì mình sẽ nói là I got my closure. Okay. That's what it means. Okay. So she also won closure because she didn't think the reason he gave her that day is an honest one.
And I think I just need that closure. Just to give me that closure and peace of mind.
Okay. And you got peace of mind. You know that one, right? When you say got peace of mind, that means you don't have to worry about that anymore. That thinking about that. Just got peace of mind. Mình gọi là sự yên ổn trong thanh thản trong tâm hồn này hả? Okay.
Sure. Just to give me that closure and peace of mind so that I can start moving on with my life.
Start moving on with my life.
What if he
what if he changed his mind?
changed his mind?
Chris, that is a thought that goes through my mind every single night. You know, all I've wanted since I've been back from this experience is for him to call me or knock on my door and say, I made a mistake, I want you back.
She wants that he admit he made a mistake and he wants her back.
Jason, come on out and join us.
Giờ nhìn là tươi tỉnh lắm rồi. Mấy phút rồi, nghe. Diễn viên rất giỏi.
Hey.
Lâu thế.
What you need to know that you don't know is that Melissa was out here earlier.
Right? Melissa was out here earlier.
And I ended things with her.
I ended things with her.
Because I haven't been able to stop thinking about you.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about you.
What I was hoping is like we could have a shot.
I hope we can have a shot.
You know, like see if we could go out for a coffee or a drink and see where things.
I would be lying if I said I wasn't glad that this is happening right now.
You know, I came here for one reason. I came here to find somebody to spend the rest of my life with, without a doubt. And somebody who brings.
Trong cái show này là chúng ta nghe nhất là cái câu nhiều nhất là cái câu chính là cái câu đấy, spend the rest of my life with someone, đúng không? Và nói với hàng chục người, nghe.
Brings out the best in me in a way that
You bring out the best in me, lại xến rồi.
I've never felt before. You are that right person.
You are that person. Now you're that person.
Waiting to hear that.
Guy, the boys here, can you tell what kind of mistake he just made? Right. He just broke up with someone like 10 minutes ago.
Yes.
And later on, she already making out with someone else right there on the same spot. Right. He's just crying like a little girl 10 minutes ago, and now she's laughing. Right. Okay. Let's see, nothing happened. Some more.
I don't think we could end on a better note.
Right, on a better note. Right. So the end of this one caused a lot. We haven't even talked about that yet, the conspiracy theory. But first, we need to read some more about the viewers' reaction. Right. A lot of people have problem with. So the end of that episode caused a lot of strong reaction from the viewer a lot of people got so upset about what happened, right? They wrote a lot of, right, kind of burning comments about that. Let's listen and then do separation.
Viewers' comments. Everyone's mad not just because it didn't work out between Jason and Melissa. This is The Bachelor and we already know things aren't going to work out and the couples always split up. People are mad at Jason because he dumped Melissa on national television, and he goes from agonized face from dumping Molly to proposing to Melissa, and then goes from agonized face from dumping Melissa to making out with Molly before Melissa's spot on the couch was even cold, which means he's a big phony.
Đấy, thế là chỉ đúng cái điều chúng ta vừa mới nói, đúng không? Vừa mới chia tay cô này khóc lóc đủ thứ xong, mấy phút sau đã làm sao? Tươi cười ôm hôn cô khác, mà trong khi chỗ cô kia còn chưa kịp gì đấy, chưa kịp lạnh.
Molly thinks she's lucky that she's got Jason to lean on. For now. Well, until Jason realizes that when Deanna came to see him that there was something inside of him that grew and grew until he realized he was still in love with Deanna. All the best, Molly.
Do you think that's gonna happen? Okay.
I thought Jason was a nice, sincere gentleman, but as soon...
Đấy, đây là ý kiến chung của rất nhiều phụ nữ khi mà xem cái thời gian ở Bachelorette, khi anh ta chỉ là một ứng cử viên, đúng không? Nhưng đến sau khi cái vụ này rồi thì mọi người thay đổi hẳn.
As after the Rose episode came on, my view was a lot different. My biggest complaint is why did he propose to Melissa?
Đấy, một lý do ở đấy, chúng ta đã bàn cái này rồi đúng không? Nếu mà chả ai bắt anh ấy phải cầu hôn mà anh cứ phải cầu hôn để làm gì?
I mean, come on. Right after he sobbed like a little girl after letting Molly go, he still proposed to Melissa. That was the most inappropriate thing he could have done to string Melissa along for 6 weeks and then realizes he still has feelings for Molly. I feel like he is very immature and he had a lot of growing up to do. We were all feeling sorry for Jason for being rejected by Deanna and loved him cause he was oh so sensitive and he showed it by crying all the time. Turned out to be the biggest jerk of all.
Đấy, hóa ra là thằng đều nhất trong số thằng đều, đúng không? Đấy. Các anh mà hay khóc lóc thì chúng ta phải cẩn thận.
This show needs to be pulled off the air unless you make a public apology to Melissa, who has been done very dirty. Both producers and Jason have seriously underestimated how people would react to what you did just now. Jason and his I did it with integrity. Are you kidding me? Dumping your fiancé on national TV shows integrity? If Jason had a change of heart and wanted to see Molly, fine. Break up with Melissa privately, have ABC release a statement, and then go after Molly. The fact that this guy has no balls and no spine to stand up to the producers and...
Right, the problem is that he dumping her on TV, right? Again, for a girl is very humiliating, right? Thế nếu muốn chia tay thì sao không chia tay âm thầm, đúng không? Đấy. Và sau đó lặng lẽ đi theo làm sao tán cô kia thôi. Ai bắt phải lên TV oang oang lên như thế đâu. Và làm cho cô kia cô rất là mất mặt, đúng không? Thế đấy là một cái complaint khác. Nhưng mà nó phải như thế, ok? Okay.
Say no. I won't dump her on TV shows you what a jellyfish this man is. Melissa calling him a bastard was simply perfect. If that balcony of tears scene was real, it seems he fell for Molly but didn't want to take a chance on her. He found it safer with Melissa instead. Many people have said that Deanna somehow influenced his decision. Pick the safe option, but why anyone in their right mind would listen to Deanna for advice? Still don't believe that Molly came to ATFR1.
ATFR mean up to the final rose.
Absolutely have no idea what happens. It's not logical. How stupid it would be to say I never stopped loving him. I was expecting him to come to my house. She doesn't have love and respect to herself. He dumped her. And she forgives him in a second after his stupid speech on the show?
Right. Okay. So do you think that Molly actually know about all of this? Right? Remember when the host asked you to talk to Molly, and then Melissa also asked, did you talk to Molly? And he always say no. But do you think that Molly already know everything? Because remember, she took him back right there, right, on the show without any further questions, right? So maybe she already know about everything. Right?
Molly and Jason are perfect for each other. There's a theory that people fall in love with people who are on the same emotional maturity level, not necessarily who will be the best parent or who has common interests or whatever. And I think that is completely right here. They both have the emotional maturity of 12-year-olds. And I hope that they do stay together, if for nothing else but then to keep the other away from any decent human being on the planet. Both are a disgrace to the human race. After producing over 50 beauty pageant events and working with thousands of women, I understand how the psychology of a man and woman work together. Why did Jason's first wife leave him? Because he was a needy guy and she wanted a man. Why did Jason choose Melissa over Molly? Because Melissa validated his manhood and made him feel strong again. But his real needs are from a woman who can lead and control him. Molly was the one who could do that. She'll wear the pants in that relationship.
Do you get this one? Đấy, như anh Jason của các anh luôn khóc lóc. Những cái anh yếu đuối như thế thường thích có một người phụ nữ làm sao mạnh mẽ. Đấy, cô Molly rất là mạnh, đúng không? Khi mà anh ấy chia tay, cô nói ngay lại anh make gì đấy, mistake, em là cái người có thể nắm mũi anh được, đúng không? Đấy, kiểu như thế. Đấy. Nhưng mà những anh yếu đuối như thế thì đôi khi lại thích tìm một cô nó đầu tiên là thích một cô yếu đuối nhỏ nhẹ, đúng không? Để bên cạnh cô ấy thì anh ấy cảm giác anh ấy là gì đấy, đàn ông hơn, đúng không? Nhưng mà về lâu về dài anh vẫn cần một cô làm sao? Đấy, này. Thế là những bạn gái nào cá tính ấy thường lại vớ về ông chồng khá là gì đấy, nhu nhược. Nhưng mà hai bên bù đắp cho nhau thôi, chuyện đấy là chuyện bình thường, đúng không? Nhưng còn bạn gái nào mà mềm yếu thì thích một anh làm sao cứng rắn, hai vợ chồng suốt ngày khóc với nhau à? Đấy, đấy, đấy. Cho nên là rốt cuộc là cô Molly vẫn là cái cô làm sao với Jason hơn. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to the conspiracy theory, right? What happens behind the scene that makes Jason did what he did. Okay. This one coming from someone who knows a lot about the show, right? And he stay in touch with Melissa as well. Okay. Everyone got one? Yeah.
Conspiracy theory by
Now we're gonna talk about the conspiracy theory.
Steve Reality. One, Jason made an instant connection with Molly.
Right, so actually Jason cared for Molly from the very beginning. Right? It's not just later.
2, just prior to the final 5, Jason informed producers that Molly was the one.
And he made his decision before the final 5. Right? Okay. Trong một cái show như show này thì không thể nào có chuyện mà Bachelor thông báo ngay từ đầu là gì đấy. Tôi chọn ai, thế thì còn người ta xem để làm gì nữa, đúng không? Đấy, cho nên là bao giờ phải hồi hộp cho đến phút cuối.
3, the plan was formed. Producers asked Jason who he liked second best and he told them he had taken interest in Melissa, had a lot going for her, sweet, attractive, etc. They told him to bring her to the final two, pick her at the final rose ceremony for drama, and that she would get America's love and attention, aka a setup for the Bachelorette. They convinced Jason that he would do no irrevocable harm to Melissa, because she would get the popularity. For Melissa fell in love with Jason.
Đấy, tức là đây người ta cũng tìm cách để dựng lên một cái gọi là fake shocker, đúng không? Tức là đầu tiên chọn cô này nhưng sau đó thì làm sao? Thay đổi. Ok, này. Mặc dù là anh đã muốn chọn cô kia làm sao? Từ đầu.
The staff saw it and rooted for it and were happy for them.
Right, but the problem is that Melissa truly falling in love with him, right?
Only 3 people, Mike Fleisch, another top-level showrunner Martin, and Jason, knew about the plan until after the final rose ceremony. 6 immediately after Jason returned to Seattle, he got in touch with producers and they put him in touch with Molly. Molly did know about this plan. How do you think she was able to take him back? Because she knew. 7 Melissa was head over heels in love. She saw Jason every other weekend and told Jason she was planning on moving out to Seattle. Loved Ty.
Ty is Jason's son's name.
Wanted to start a family. He is playing the game, before finally realizing that Melissa was seriously falling for him.
Đấy, cô này còn nghiêm túc mức là định bán nhà chuyển sang tận cái bang của anh để sống. Thế lúc ấy thì anh bắt đầu hoảng quá, đúng không? Đấy, mọi chuyện nó diễn tiến quá nhanh.
8 He called the producers and instead of waiting until after the finale as usual, they moved up the after the final rose show to an earlier time, with no live audience, and told him he had to break with her right there on camera. Hence everything you would see at the ATFR show.
Right. So the result you already know, right? The show got a lot of attention, everybody talking about it. But the person who got treated very unfairly is Melissa, right? She didn't deserve that one, okay? Even though she's seriously falling for the Bachelor. Right? That's the problem with the conspiracy theories in all reality show, right? Producer try to do something good for the show, but usually at the expense of participants, and they don't really care anyway, right? As long as the show got some benefit from that, okay? Right? So that's the end of that. Right. Now let's go over important structure. My heart goes out to somebody, right? To express condolence, you can also say our heart sympathy goes out to, or deeply saddened by the loss, extend our most insincere condolence to you. Đấy. Đây là những cụm từ ta dùng để khi mà viết lời chia buồn với một ai đó, đúng không? Đấy. Và cái này chúng ta biết cái này cũng rất là quan trọng, đúng không? Sang bên kia nhiều khi mình muốn nói một cái điều gì đó để mà thể hiện cái sự thông cảm, mình không biết nói nào cả. Đấy là một điều không hay. Okay, right? A quitter, right? And usually you're gonna say, winner never quit and quitter never win. Right? And you can use a negative form. I'm not a quitter, right? And in the same boat, you already know what does it mean. Yeah, always the same boat. You both win and we both lose. Right? Let's watch a sample clip for this one.
This is the first time I've ever had a boyfriend.
Right. So this gay guy had a boyfriend on his birthday.
And on my birthday, 39 years.
Right. So he's gonna turn 40. Right?
Some sorrow, and I finally get to celebrate my birthday in my birthday suit.
You know what is your birthday suit? Nhớ ra lúc mình sinh ra mình mặc bộ gì? Right. Đây là một cách nói mỹ miều của việc làm gì đấy? Naked, right? In a birthday suit. Right.
To celebrate my birthday in my.
Sao bên kia nó bảo là mày mặc birthday suit vào thì nó chạy đi tìm, đúng không? Nên là cái gì?
And I finally get to celebrate my birthday in my birthday suit.
Okay, that's it. We gotta keep this love train going. I'm calling Andre. Elliot's about to have the most romantic birthday dinner.
Right, so she's gonna throw him a surprise dinner for birthday, and she's gonna invite his boyfriend.
Hey, Andre, it's Gabby. Listen, I'm surprising Elliot for his 40th birthday with a romantic dinner, and obviously I want you to be his date. Okay, great. Check your schedule. Get back to me. What? Shut up.
Đấy, ông này có một cái bức tranh để tặng.
Oh my God! Andre, that's so cute.
Oh my God! Andre just found out I'm turning 40 instead of 32 and broke up with.
Là ông ấy nói người yêu ông ấy là ông mấy gì đấy. Bà hai, ai là người thông báo là 40?
Me. What? This is officially the worst birthday ever. Oh my God!
My ex-husband Coleman, who dumped me for a younger woman.
Đấy, bà này đang có tin mừng là vợ chồng cũ chạy theo một cô trẻ hơn thì bây giờ đã bị cô trẻ hơn làm sao?
Got dumped by a younger woman. At the altar.
At least you got to the altar. How did Andre find out my
Đấy, sao mà Andre tìm ra được gì ấy tuổi thật của tôi?
real age anyway? The only people who knew were you three.
Có 3 người đã biết không?
Which one of you told him?
Which one?
Not me. I thought you were 50. How you doing?
My life's over. You don't understand. 40 is 80 in gay years.
Trong giới gay 40 là ngang với gì đấy?
Please, I don't understand. Men my age want women in their 20s, which means the only man I can get is 120.
Correct. I'm in the same fat old boat as you.
But you know what I do when I'm feeling old? I get my lashes done.
Đấy, đi uốn lại mi này làm sao? Rồi uốn lại tóc.
Freshen up the weed. I buy new lipstick.
Đấy, mua son môi mới.
I'm gay, but not that gay.
I figured out the perfect I'm sorry I ruined your birthday present.
Cô này tìm cái chủ lỗi bằng cách là gì?
His parents know he's 40, right?
Này, mời bố mẹ. Okay.
Since Elliot rarely gets a chance to see his parents, I'm inviting them to a 5-course Korean dinner. Hi, Mr. Park, it's Gabby Diamond. I work with Elliot. So, anyway, Elliot's boyfriend broke up with him, and I don't want him to be...
What another mistake does she make? His parents didn't know that he's gay. Now.
Alone on his big day, so I was wondering if maybe you could fly in for a birthday dinner tomorrow night. Okay, great. Check with Mrs. Park and call me back.
Oh my God! Someone just outed me to my parents.
Wait, your parents didn't know you were gay?
No, they're super traditional. They don't even like sex with each other. How the hell did they find out? Gabby did it.
Now the truth's out. Okay, right. Fold somebody's arm, look somebody in the eyes. Right, get down on one knee. Okay, and it's a fun fact about Paris. If you tie your shoelace in Paris, your girlfriend will cry. Đấy, Paris là một cái thành phố lãng mạn, mức mà đấy bạn trai chỉ cần làm sao buộc buộc giày thôi là bạn gái đã chờ đợi là gì đấy. Các bạn đừng bao giờ buộc giày ở Paris. Okay, careful about that. Các bạn có bạn nào đến Paris chưa nhỉ? Okay. Did you do that? Lost out on great man. Lose out on wild card without that world closure. Jason and Molly ever get married? Yes, they did, and on TV. Yeah. And Melissa, she got back with and later married her former boyfriend Ty Strickland. That's her and her husband. Okay, so she got happy ending as well. Session 33, you're gonna listen to summary, idiom summary as well. Right. Now let's love an unusual wedding. Okay. Right.
Yeah, so. Oh my God, what are you guys carrying?
Your wedding.
What?
Yeah.
Đấy, các bạn này là vợ cũ của ông chồng. Cô này lấy chồng mà ông chồng đã có 2 vợ trước rồi.
I had no idea you were doing all
Đấy, các bà vợ cũ này đều giúp cô ấy tổ chức đám cưới.
of this. You're amazing. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I have some bad news.
And then the uncle had some bad news.
Great Aunt Margaret is
Đấy. A relative died.
dead.
No.
Her funeral's on Saturday,
It's the same day as the wedding.
so.
The wedding is off.
Well, Kate, we can.
No, Pete.
She said that we should go. You can cancel the wedding.
We should go. I mean, the wedding can wait.
Baby, I know this isn't the way you expected to spend your wedding day.
It's okay. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna start talking about it because they're gonna cry.
Ladies and gentlemen, flight 773 begin boarding for Portland. I'm to welcome our first class passengers from Interstate Platinum, miles type of Mirror class, worldwide gold.
A lot of people who look kind of weird, right, going on there.
Wow, a lot of personality going to Portland.
Weird town.
How you guys
Cô này ngồi xếp ngồi với thằng con út của ông chồng.
doing back here?
Oh, good. You know, we're just setting up the board. Game that has 100 tiny pieces.
Dad, can I tell you about something?
Oh, buddy.
I'm sorry, adults will too.
It's fine. It's just cold.
You want to go to the restroom? I'll clean this up. Oh.
Great.
Do you guys get what's going on there?
It's locked. Someone's in here.
Someone's in here.
It's me. It's for you. I always pack extra clothes. Thanks.
Đứa con khác của chồng mượn áo. What do you think the color of that one?
Wow.
So they're gonna have the wedding right there on the stage. Những người này hóa ra là bạn hết, đúng không? Vợ cũ.
Hey, girl.
Even her mom.
Mom, how'd you get here? I snuck on. Oh, you look good. Thanks. You ready? Because there's a guy up there who really wants to marry you. Wow. Yeah.
Hit it!
You make me happy each time I see him. You be the reason my heart can sing. You stand beside me and I'll have everything.
She'll make me happy each time I hold her, and I will follow where my heart may lead. And she'll be together, Bert. Be a man.
Sometimes a man just needs to cry.
Happy wedding.
This is amazing. The song, everybody. Pete, it's perfect. Excuse me, lovebirds. One for you.
Bà này sẽ là người làm đám cưới.
Ready?
Ở trên này không có linh mục mà.
Do you, Pete, take Kate to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Okay. Do you, Kate, take this man, Pete, to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and to cherish as long as Pete shall live?
Này hơn cô 30 tuổi cho nên là chỉ một người sống nữa.
I do. You may now kiss the bride. I love you, baby.
I love you.